It's been a while since I've been down in this creek, and I'm just stepping in. And what I do is I get in, I do a first scan. I do see a pocket knife right there. I've never found a pocket knife in this creek. It's gonna be a junk one, but it's okay. I don't know, maybe not. Got a little mold growing on it, a little mossiness. See if I can get it open. Hold my camera while I do this. It's a little crunchy. It is a nothing but stainless. So we'll harvest that. I want to go through there, but I don't know what happens on the other side because you can't see. You know what we could do is let me take your glasses off. We'll go peek. Yeah, this thing's too long and it's too dark. I'm not going in there. Not right now. Let me put my glasses on. Put your glasses back on. Let's go that way. You want to? If you could dig this out and sift it all, you'll probably have one golf ball. There's a large fuzzy frog. So how does a frog drown, right? Probably got in over his head. I'm near the road, so the pocket knife somebody could have just threw out their window. So I'm not sure it would wash down through all this. A lot of fish. I don't have a long time. But when you see water, all you need is a few minutes, right? I thought I just caught a glimpse of marble. Maybe I didn't. I don't want a tennis ball. Those things will stay gushy for an hour. This is the middle of a town. There is not a golf ball playing game anywhere. Anywhere. And look. That's a pineapple. Some of my favorite. Wow, it looks so much different in the winter. I think last time we came here we found a cheap pocket watch. I'll tell you a neat app. It ain't an app, but if it was, it'd be called an app. It is a website. If you get on, everybody's always looking for a place to dig and metal detect or something. If you get on a site called Historic Aerials, or maybe called Historical Aerials, you can go to your, just type in the name of your town, and then as you zoom in to the left, you'll see the year that the maps go back to. And like the earliest I found for a lot of the places I go, that's a little too stagnant, is in the 40s. Well, that kind of helps because you can find a lot of houses that were in certain places in the 40s that are gone now. And I've just recently found one, the bearded one, and I did. And it's neat because all we found were the chimneys. The neat part is, when you go back on the aerial photo from the 40s, you can see where the driveways were and everything. Tell you what I didn't realize. I was looking on a website where people metal detect, and I'm not a member or friend or none of that to any of those sites, just because I've never spent a lot of time on Facebook or any of that stuff, because I've always been doing this even before the video time. But that's the rubber. Oh, that's a pedal off a car. Pedal cover. But somebody found a Coca-Cola little charm that goes on a keychain, and it's shaped like a swastika. Sticker. Ain't no R on the end of that. So I was Googling it, and sure enough, that symbol was around long before it became a Nazi thing. It's just pretty cool, pretty interesting. So Google it, you see it. Well, there's nothing in this creek other than that one pocket knife. There's another spot I wanted to go to, but it's just recently rained. I think it's going to storm again, so I can't get far away from the wagon. That's part of the door handle. I need to do it here and see what was all along this bank, don't I? Because there's nothing here now. Nothing at all. 2 rocks, 2 pieces of trash. Looks like I'm running all the fish upstream. There's a guppo right there. But it's pretty dirty. We'll drag it along with us to wash it off a little bit. Is that a priceless artifact? Or a piece of plastic garbage? Or a hood ornament? It's heavy. My guess is a hood ornament. So if it's a hood ornament, what did it come off of? This isn't Guess That Car Park Creek. Although we're gonna go back there with a magnet next time, but I'm not taking my 1,000-pound magnet. It's too strong. I can't get stuff off of it without taking a serious scraping tool. Nothing. Anywhere. Piece of a clock. What is that? I'm not gonna go real far because looks like I gotta be somewhere, but it's good to see all the fish. Man, there's a lot of them in here. Must have been a recent hatch. That's rather large to be in here. I wonder if it'll beat us back to the wagon. Phillips head screwdriver. Sometimes if I walk quietly, that's when I find stuff. I guess I walk quietly and don't talk loud, because when my dad and I would go hunting as a kid, he'd always tell me, pick up your feet. So I'd be dragging my feet, walking through the woods, having a conversation. So I guess it's just always stuck with me to be quiet when I'm in the woods or in the creeks, because I'd always be excited, run up to the bank to go fishing, making a lot of noise to scare all the fish off. That's why he always got the good deer and the good fish. It's not looking like we're gonna get a lot out of this creek. I did finally throw away the past 2 years of trash I've taken out of the creek. And the dumpster thing at the end of our road was full to the top. You couldn't put a peanut in our trash can. It's so full. I'm gonna go a little bit further up to the big hole up here, and then we'll stop and look around. Looks like it's about to get deep. I'm ready to get out of these slick rocks. Oh yeah, we're in some soft, muddy dirt now. Nothing here though. I guess everything's buried. There's another tennis ball. It's not so deep right here. It's getting deeper in the middle though. I gotta figure out my climb. I don't see anything. Maybe we'll travel a little farther. What do you think? Sound like a plan? I made it through the tunnel. We'll look out here for a second, then I got to go. I got to turn, I got to travel, I got to get. Yeah, I better get out right here and just walk it back. That sounds like a plan. Well, I guess we found a pocket knife, a couple golf balls. Not much to write home about. But choosers can't be beggars. Thanks for watching my videos.